Whew, wow. Talk about a long trip all the way up here. A good thing we came here before the rain comes. Man, that would have been a whole other story. Oh, hi! I guess it's been a long time since I've actually seen you guys. So yeah, anyways, hey everybody, it's your old buddy Ash Ketchum here from good old Palatown, and, well, I guess you actually caught me off guard. Seems like me and Pikachu did manage to arrive at this really nice Airbnb. We actually did manage to find on our long journey, pretty much from the previous city that we actually came from, for sure. But surprisingly enough, we're doing just fine right now, and luckily enough, we did manage to come here before the rain comes, for sure. And yeah, right now Pikachu is just taking a nice quick nap while I pretty much get everything taken care of on my part, which I'm glad I did, to be honest. So yeah. But anyways, I think pretty much from what I can gather, yeah, I guess seeing how you clicked on this video, seems like pretty much the creator of this channel, Ackleyattack4427, man, I seem to pretty much mention him a whole lot in these videos, but hey, what can you do, to be honest? So, but yeah, anyways, I think it's been about, like, what, 2 years since after I've actually mentioned this convention? Yeah, I think that sounds about right. So, but yeah, anyways, given to all of that, Ackleyattack4427, given to this video alone that you're seeing right here, yeah, looks like he's going to be starting 2026 in terms of conventions, for sure, with, of course, pretty much one that's going to be coming up in a few days from now, for sure, and that being, of course, Syracuse Collectors Con. Yep, I guess you heard us mention Syracuse Collectors Con before, but in case a lot of you guys don't know exactly what I'm talking about, I'll give you the rundown of what it is. Syracuse Collectors Con is a specially made convention that's devoted to everything from comic books, toys, games, collectibles, art, and pop culture, just to name a few. Handled by the incredible people of CY Promotions, who have also put together such really great events that they've done in the past, such as Toy Fest and Collectors Fest, just to name me a few. They've been going at it since 2024, since they first started out, and it has gotten a lot bigger in the year that follows, and it looks like for this year, it promised to give us everything great from last year, while giving us something new and inventive at the same time. And surprisingly enough, Ackley has actually had really great experiences in the past with this particular convention, for sure, with, of course, the first one back in 2024, where he went as a regular attendee, and even co-hosting the cosplay panel that they have set up for that. And, of course, the year that follows, with, of course, him being one of the cosplay judges alongside CY's Wonder Woman and Zircon Momotaro, which is actually really going to be quite fun, to be honest. So, in fact, come to think of it, it actually is a whole lot of fun from what I can gather, so. But yeah, regardless on that, given to those past experiences alone, looks like for this year, it's gonna be really great for him to go, and he's definitely not lying when he actually means that. Now, this year's Syracuse Collectors Con will be taking place once again at the Center of Progress building up at the New York State Fairgrounds up in Syracuse, New York, this time from March 28th through the 29th. Wow, I guess they're not lying when they say that they're actually promising everything that they did from last year for this year. But hey, I'm not complaining nonetheless, but anyways, given to all of that, Ackley is going to be there for the entire weekend that's going to be coming up, but of course, he's going back to being a regular attendee this time around, which honestly feels great to go back to basics as normal since after what he actually did last year, for sure. And surprisingly enough, as expected, he is going to be cosplaying throughout the entire weekend that's going to be coming up, with, of course, not one, but two cosplays for a really nice throwback. Yeah. Yeah, I guess a couple of good old-fashioned cosplays he's done that he's definitely going to bring for this year, which is actually quite nice. So anyways, in terms of what cosplays he's going to be bringing up for sure, he's going to be going as me in, of course, my OG outfit on Sunday, which is actually really quite nice. With the day beforehand, he'll be going in, of course, his gender-bent version of Sailor Moon from, well, Sailor Moon on Saturday, which honestly is actually really quite nice. So yeah, but nevertheless, if you actually see him in both of those cosplays that he's going to be bringing for this weekend that's going to be coming up, then I think he'll greatly appreciate you seeing him there, hands down. So yeah. And of course, as expected, much like the previous years, hands down, he will be giving away business cards to help advertise his YouTube channel. So if you see him there all weekend, either as me or pretty much in his Sailor Moon cosplay, then you're more than happy to take one of his business cards from him, which are absolutely free whatsoever. I mean, could you imagine if he actually charged money for pretty much for his business cards? What do you think he is, Vistaprint? Oh wait, I think give it to pretty much on where he got those business cards from. But it's not just Ackley that's going to be there throughout the entire weekend of the convention coming up. There's also a great variety of guests that are also going to be there as well, which, yeah, given to, of course, the lineup they've actually got, and even after some that had to cancel last minute, which is kind of a bummer, to be honest. There's still pretty much a great variety that they brought in. These include a whole bunch of wrestlers that they brought in, which is actually quite nice. Some well-known voice actors in the industry, such as Daniel Ross and Tara Sands. And of course, a really good amount of actors from movies and TV shows, which I couldn't list at the top of my head, to which I'm pretty sure will take all day, but you kind of get the idea. But those are just to name me a few, so yeah, but nevertheless, I am really quite thrilled with the amount of guests that they actually brought in. If you follow them on their Facebook and Instagram, for sure, because let me tell you, you do not want to miss them whatsoever. And of course, as usual for the convention, there's going to be a lot of cosplay, panels and events, vendors and artists, and again, that's just to name me a few. Quite a whole lot that they've actually decided to bring in from what we've actually seen. But again, you do not want to miss out on them whatsoever, because let me tell you, they've really got a lot going for it, and well, yeah, I think it would be a crime against humanity if you actually decide to skip out on all of those, to which I highly encourage you shouldn't. I mean, unless pretty much you're like Team Rocket, which we've always avoided every single time. But hey, I'm quite used to it at this point. So I guess given to all that, those are pretty much everything that I can mention for the time being. So anyways, just to recap, this year's Syracuse Collectors Con will be taking place once again at the Center of Progress building at the New York State Fairgrounds up in Syracuse, New York, this time from March 28th through the 29th. And Ackley is going to be there throughout the entire weekend as a regular attendee once again, cosplaying in his gender-bent version of Sailor Moon on Saturday, and of course me in my OG outfit on Sunday. So yeah, by all means, if you actually see him there throughout the entire weekend, and of course Ketchum, and of course one of those two cosplays that he's gonna be bringing with him, then by all means come on up to him and say hi. He would greatly appreciate it. So if you want more information about the convention that's going to be coming up in a few days' time, then by all means, go to SyracuseCollectorsCon.com, where of course you'll find plenty of more details and information on the convention that's going to be coming up for sure. And of course, to keep up to date with Ackley, all you gotta do is follow him on, of course, all of his social media platforms, such as Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and the post tab behind his YouTube channels for sure for any updates and current whereabouts during the time, hands out, as well as, of course, putting up a short form video or two on all those platforms, plus his TikTok. And that should pretty much do exactly that. So yeah, anyways, thank you all so much for watching this promo video. And by all means, if you see him at the convention that's going to be coming up in a few days' time, then by all means, come on up to him and say hi. Hope to see you there. So now if you'll excuse me, I'm going to go ahead and check in on Pikachu to see how he's doing during his nap. So I'll leave you at that. Take care, guys. Shh.